Reflections on my time at Central High School. My first days at Central were in the fall of 2021. I wore aggressively long eyeliner and a face mask. Now it's the spring of 2025, my last days at Central. After 4 years of tough love, I won't truly come back to this place again. I might take the subway to Olney, but I might not be taking it with Lena, and I certainly won't have a horrifying math test or a noisy mock trial practice to get to. So I'm making this video to say goodbye to the place that made me, accompanied by memories of the people that made Central what it was. Freshman year, I sat somewhere in here in one of these places in the library because I didn't have anyone else to sit with. And yeah, it was pretty embarrassing for me at the time. Since then, I've been able to go to the library by myself with no shame. But yeah, this is where I spent a lot of time freshman year. This is Mr. Bazanis' room. I sat right here, right next to the window. Gave me plenty of space to look out when there were really disturbing things on the screen, such as boils from the bubonic plague, which was an interesting choice. I don't know if you can hear me, but yeah, this is where I sat. Got inspired about history, felt confident in my skills, which was pretty exciting. Yeah, good times. Okay, this is advisory freshman year. I took some of my first film pictures in here at the end of school, sitting in one of these. I don't remember which, but yeah, I think I took maybe not the first picture, but definitely my first roll. So yeah. This is the room that I had my first mock trial tryout, sitting right about there. I also had 18 practices in here, usually sat in that corner sophomore year. A lot of sadness, but highs and lows. Important spot. Okay. This is the English office. I'm trying not to take a super up close video of anybody, but this is where I had a conversation with Mr. Hofer. Sat right about there with Lena, and he was over there, and I learned what it meant to defend my peers against adults, and that sometimes, like, people who are in positions of power don't have trust in you and what you can accomplish, and you need to kind of have ownership over your own interests. So, yeah, there we go.
Is it going?
Yes.
Hi, camera.
Hi.
It's so close. This is where we met.
This is not where we met.
We met in day school.
We did not meet here.
This is the table.
We sat at one of these tables during lunch. I would sit here, and then I would wait for Max to come and sit next to me and try not to turn around because I didn't want to seem like I was waiting for him.
Table.
Yeah, important spot. This is Miss Brooks's room. I was in here for junior year English and senior year TOK. Sat right here this year, senior year, and back there during a lot of junior year. Yeah, did a lot of awesome things in here. Wrote my EE. Right there. Yeah. This is Mr. P's room. I learned a lot of stuff in here this year. Sat over there. Plays a lot of music. Tea station. Amazing. That is our ceiling tile over there. You can see some of our IB history books. Beautiful. This is Miss Swerdloff's room. We had the bulk of 18's practices in here this year, especially later in the year. This is where we prepped to win the state championship for the first time in Central's history as a student-run team, which is virtually unheard of as far as I'm concerned. But yeah, a lot of good memories in here. Gosh. Yeah. Okay. I'm here with Amelia the day after graduation. It's a little bit crazy that we came back, but I'm very committed to this video. Just wanted to conclude with a few things that Central taught me. Just some closing thoughts. I'm going to try not to itch myself. I have 11 mosquito bites. First, I discovered that I wanted to major in history because Central was pretty shitty for me sometimes, but history was always something I was passionate about and I could feel confident. And I learned that it's cool to be alone sometimes because in freshman year I thought I was being judged all the time for being alone. But really it doesn't matter, and I actually enjoy being alone. Not always, but sometimes, and it's an important skill, not something to be scared of. Next, you're not going to be handed everything. Sometimes you're just going to be dropped into a big group of high schoolers with little to no support and have to figure things out by yourself and ask the right questions, advocate for yourself, even when the administration is against you, which can be scary, but it's definitely something that Central has taught me, especially with Mr. Hoover and Stacy, but just generally. And lastly, I learned that it's really important to take risks. I didn't join mock trial my freshman year because I thought it would be too much work, but in sophomore year, Lena convinced me to join, and I'm really glad that I ended up putting in the work and doing the scary thing, and it really paid off. Obviously, we did really well, and I feel like I've really grown into it. So yeah, I hope that's something that I bring forward, that usually even when you're uncomfortable with something, if you want to do it, you should go for it. So yeah, those are my takeaways. Bye.